What's up, Moddcasters or South Trees?
It's hundreds of demos on a hard drive with the dumb little disc inside of it. Corrupted, all of it. Years worth of music is gone.
And what were we doing? Yeah, what were we doing while that was going on?
We were making mimosas.
Don't do pay to play scams, folks. If you're in a band watching this, don't do it.
Why don't you guys introduce yourselves? Just get your names.
I'm Gabe.
My name is Michael.
I'm Martin.
Aaron.
I'm Melvin.
Wanted to ask you guys how you guys came up with your name, South Trees.
The way it started was that we went to a show. We saw Wallace play live. I was like, yo, I think we could, do this because we were like, 18 at the time? And then we were 19 at the time and they were only like 21. So I was like, dude, we could do this easily, right? So I bought a guitar and then I brought it to like our hangout. Then it inspired Aaron to buy a guitar. And then, Michael bought, a keyboard and then a bass. And then, so I called Aaron and we were just coming up with like just stupid, names, just throwing shit out there, right? And then
Some bad ones in there.
Some bad ones. We kind of just got two of our favorite songs and mashed them together. It was supposed to be like South Trees. Okay, cool. Let's just hold on to it. We'll see if something better comes up. And nothing ever did. We kind of just kept it. It just stuck, Like we're like, okay, let's just hold on to it for now. And then we were looking at like, Instagram. We're like, okay, is it taken? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, okay, cool. So that was basically it. It was just two of our favorite songs mashed together.
Yeah, it was Pulling Leaves Off Trees by Wallows and then South by Hippocampus.
Oh,
so
nice.
I was like, combine those.
South Trees.
Yeah, South Trees.
What drew you to the instruments that you guys currently play? And what instruments do you guys currently play?
Well, I play the drums. My parents bought it for me after, they split up, and I was like, all right, cool. And I just started banging on them.
I originally bought a keyboard because I wanted to try something new. I've tried bass before. I had a bass lesson with my uncle, but our previous bassist left. Shout out Sergio. So we kind of needed that. Just hopped on a bass, and it stuck.
I bought a guitar because I've always wanted to learn, and I don't know, I just bought a guitar, and I was like, all right, let's play. And then I showed Aaron that, and then, he bought the same guitar from the same guy
person.
I bought one off of. It was OfferUp. It was like fucking 10
Had a
o'clock at
surplus
night.
of guitars?
Dude, I looked on OfferUp, and I was like, cool, this one's like $60. It was like a Squire or something like that.
For me, I started playing the drums when I was probably 8 years old. Shout out Mana, the band.
Oh, yeah.
Drums
Yeah.
first?
Yeah, drums first, bro. Nice
cool.
to meet you.
He's got
You never
covers.
told me that,
Yeah.
dude.
He's got covers.
Yeah, there's
Online.
That's
and
sick.
Yeah, he's got covers online.
I started
You've
with
never shown me, dude.
It's on YouTube, bro.
We'll put some up on the
Yeah, put
screen.
some up
Yeah,
right
we'll
here.
put some right here.
Aaron used to play percussion
yeah,
in
the
middle
green-
school.
Yeah, and I would play in middle
True.
school with this fool.
I played clarinet, and then eventually,
but sometimes he would come on the
eventually
drums.
eventually they brought me on the drums. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, this fool's way better than I am, so whatever. And I would still play and stuff here and there. And 2018 came around, we formed South Trees. I was supposed to be the drummer, and I was decent. I think I was pretty good at it, much better than I am now. And we saw Wallows, and I was like, it looks so cool to have the guitar. I'm like, fuck it,
Right.
And then also Chris, shout out Chris. He dropped out. Was supposed to be the singer almost, right? Kind of weird,
Was he?
but yeah, something like that.
He was our producer.
Well, supposedly, yeah, but also he was doing the vocals too. And so, anyways, we needed to fill that, and so it just kind of fell into place that I became the rhythm guitarist and the singer. So, and then eventually the producer.
For me, I mainly play guitar, and I originally started playing because when I was 10 or 11 or something, I wanted to be like Billy Joe from Green Day. So I told my parents that, and they're like, all right, well, that's cool. So we went and got this Epiphone beginners pack. It came with a little amp and a guitar and everything. So it was a little Epiphone Les Paul or something like that. So yeah, that's how I started.
Oh, nice. Were you also influenced by the same music?
I mean, this is when I was way younger, so it was just rock, alternate rock
Right.
stuff. But then I met them a few years ago, and we at a Honey show actually. At least Aaron and Martin. And then so I found out we like the same music, and I wanted to make music because of Wallows too, same exact thing.
Oh, wow.
But I didn't
Yeah.
know them before this, so I was
Right.
like, oh, sick. So we just started hanging out, and then we kind of bonded over that. So
That's neat. What are your musical influences?
Good question. We first started definitely because of like Honey, Wallows, even like Gus Dapperton, you know? Hippocampus, yeah, duh.
It's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Like even with When They Cry, our new song, a little bit of Provoker in there.
On another song, Okay, that should be coming out soon also. It's like Kings of Leon definitely
yeah.
influenced.
I think like to make it concise, it would be like just off of what we've done. It's Provoker, Kings of Leon, Beach Goons kind of thing,
yeah.
you know, like just quick. Like that's it right now. But it's like
Right.
we're always changing it.
I heard you mentioned that you played clarinet. I didn't know that. I know you played trumpet, but do you guys play other instruments?
I played trumpet too, from like 6th grade to 8th grade, and then I just dropped it.
Me, just drums and guitar. That's what I've
Drums and
done.
Guitar.
I'm learning piano right now.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Hell
pretty
yeah.
good, you know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
I'm getting better.
I started playing drums and bass like a few years ago because I wanted to make music too, and that's like what we were talking about and stuff when we first met. Like when I started playing drums to make music, it was a lot easier because I used to play rock band a lot, like the drums. So the muscle memory was there of like
Right.
just doing multiple things at once. That may sound dumb, but honestly, it helped a lot.
Right, right.
It helped a
basically
lot.
the
Rock
same
band, hell yeah.
Dude,
they
it
did
helped.
their job for one kid.
Old hotel room and we are dancing to your breath smells gross and they don't like you anymore. Don't think God's real but feels like there is something here. Leave that boy alone and then tell him that you're. I think I want you to be mine. Days feel hollow like once or twice. Best friends think we look cute together. I think I want you by my side all the time. I think I want you to be mine. Days feel hollow like once or twice. Best friends think we look cute together. I think I want you by my side all the time.
Were you guys in any other musical groups previous, or is it just South Trees?
We were all just in middle school band together, the 4 of us, and then we played marching band for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
shout
fun.
out Bassett High School.
Yeah, there you go.
Briefly, I was in a group at a high school. I played with some guys that I met there. We played in a small little band called Palm Fronds.
If I'm not mistaken, our first show at Bassett Park was also the show you guys
Oh,
played. Yeah. So,
Dude, you just brought
back
know
a
about that
memory,
show.
dude.
yeah, that's crazy.
It's on YouTube. Put it up, bro.
No, I know, for real. Yeah.
It's on YouTube. You can see little me.
What's a venue that you guys are like, you fuck with?
I fuck with the Paramount.
The Paramount.
Paramount.
Just sound overall. They made a drink after us, the South Tree.
Hell
Pretty
yeah.
good.
Everything about it is great. They don't make you feel stupid, you know? That's
Right.
that's a big thing.
They'll work with you.
Yes, exactly, yeah. And then
Right.
also the sound tech's name is Erin, the
Right.
female Erin though.
Shout out to her. She's great.
super awesome. Yeah, it's very nice. We had a good experience at the Moroccan with how they treated us and stuff. You know, we didn't have a big show or anything, but like very respectful, very nice.
Coyote Studios was really freaking cool.
Yeah.
We got to go back there really soon.
That's in Los Angeles as
Yeah.
well.
You guys
Shout
had
out-
to play a show there.
So Los Alamos, that's their home studio.
No way,
Yeah, so
really?
they invited us. We played there a few times before they put the stage in.
Oh,
That's
cool,
a really fucking sick.
Really cool. Like we got to go back there again and really go ham there. There's this house show, anti-Valentine. It was like just a Valentine's Day show.
Oh, man,
I was
so
there
was
as
at
a
a
fan.
house,
That was
you
cool.
know?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That was before
Before
he
you
was in the
joined?
band, yeah.
Yeah, I was there like as like a friend or a fan or whatever,
okay,
and then
yeah.
like they
Fan,
killed
bro,
it.
fan.
He
I was a
cheering.
fangirl, man. I was
No.
fangirling. I was like,
He was a roadie. Just house shows.
Yeah, for South Trees, like house shows are like it, because people, I don't know if people feel like we're like, oh, well, venues time for South Trees, you know? Hell no, bro, get us them house shows.
Right.
House
yeah.
shows are unbeatable.
It carries a different energy for sure.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know,
just
people
the
are
DIY feel of it. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good.
Just
so
being,
good.
just looking at people eye to eye.
yeah, level, and they're
You're
like
like-
right there.
Oh,
Sometimes I'll
y-
jump into your shit. You
Yeah,
know?
literally, I busted my lip at the anti-Valentine's because they were moshing and they hit the microphone into my mouth. I was
Damn.
like, oh, and I started bleeding immediately. It was
That's why it was
awesome.
great.
What are one of the craziest things that have happened at a show, or that you've seen happen, like in the audience, or
At one of our shows at the Genghis Cohen, some guy like passed out. No,
Really?
do you
That did
remember
happen,
that?
yeah.
That was a
Genghis
good show.
And
Cohen.
they had to
Genghis Cohen.
like drag him out.
Yeah.
It was
While we were playing.
it was before we went
right,
out.
right
Oh,
before.
I was like, is he like okay? I hope he's okay. And that was the craziest for me, at least.
We weren't playing. We were waiting to play. We played in a parking lot of a tattoo shop. Yeah, parking lot.
Shout
a
out
tattoo
Pomona.
shop.
Shout
Yeah,
out my friend from Mount Sac for getting us that show.
There you go. So it was like totally out of our scene. They were playing like freaking like what?
Punk, like straight up, just like
punk.
thrash.
Like it was really cool. It's a really cool scene. Like people got an old like TV, started smashing the shit out of it, like, and they
With
were
a
like
bat.
dancing around, doing moshing.
crazy.
And it was really cool. And I'm like, man, we're gonna come here and play rom-coms, fucking tight.
No, but tell them what we were doing
And what
while
were we
they were
doing?
doing
Yeah,
that.
what were we doing while that was going on?
We were making mimosas.
Like off to the side with
we
like
had
little
pink
flutes.
Just watching the
plastic.
chaos
We
and
had like
shit.
pink plastic cups, and we had a champagne bottle and orange juice. And we were making mimosas, and people were fucking smashing shit. They were spinning really fast. They were kicking really high. And then
How did the
like
crowd
you know,
react?
they
Did
were
they like it?
moshing, and
Like
we were just
rom-coms?
on the side. We're like, man, we're gonna play next, man.
And they moshed for us.
And-
They
and-
moshed
and
to
they
rom-com.
moshed. Yeah, they
They
moshed
did?
to rom-coms.
Yeah, they did.
But
They
the
moshed to
beginning-
half of our music.
Yeah, because the
Hell
first
yeah.
half was like brutal.
That
like,
was a great
awkward.
crowd, man. That was a really great crowd.
We
It-
changed
it-
our set list for that.
The crowd was like in a line almost. It's like, bro, like a huge line. I'm like, what are you guys doing? It's like a flat line. It's like, get over here. So then they all got in, and then we started like playing like the more up tempo stuff. And
yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's it.
somebody
That's when it
brought
got good.
like freaking stacks of like Marshalls and orange, you know, and like the game was crazy, dude. Like our sound was like, you know, like if you hear our stuff on like iTunes and shit like that, like it's very clean. Man, that day we were
going
like
crazy.
a punk fucking version of South Trees, dude. Yeah, punk trees, you know. It was
yeah.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
hilarious.
Craziest moment for me. It's probably just like the little comments that people make when you're like playing. It's like, you know, I'm like 6 inches away from you. I can hear
Right.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
But, like sometimes you'll see like the people that have their
Yeah.
arms crossed, you know, like
They're, like,
the-
judging or talking
they
shit,
take their
yeah.
girlfriend, you know, and then they're
Yeah.
like this. And then I'm like,
But that means they really
can
fuck with
touch
it
you.
though.
Right,
If
yeah.
they're like this, they're like,
Just nodding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the-
oh, they're
internal-
homies probably.
I like this song.
Yeah.
I'd rather them stand there being crossed than to leave.
Yeah. What are your favorite songs to play live?
Wet Socks was really fun.
I'm really liking When They Cry.
It's funny you say that. I'm really liking Bored. That one's very fun.
Peanut's
Live.
always good live.
Peanut's really good live.
I think you guys covered all the bases for
Vatos
that. Yeah.
too. That one's really fun.
Vatos.
Live, yeah.
Except for
really,
that
really
one.
Except
fun. Except for that.
It was fun.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
good too. Yeah, it was great. That one's great.
Coming
live.
up next.
on MTV.
It's all the memories you made. Feels like school to throw away. 'Cause I don't think we're meant to be, but who will?
Is there a band you guys would love to play with? You know, there's a band that you're kind of like, man, if we could land a bill with them, that'd be fucking
Man,
sick.
we haven't played with Modded Out in 6 years.
Amen.
6 years.
Man.
There's so many. Depends if we're being realistic or not. You know, Wallows, hit us up, dude.
Oh man, imagine if we played with Kings of Leon, bro.
Oh my god,
dude,
Yeah.
I'd geek.
The pairs. I think
That's what I was gonna say. The red pairs
I think the pairs would be really cool.
and floats.
Yeah.
Provoker.
Bed,
Honey.
You know?
I mean, y'all pretty much got everything. We almost did play with Provoker that other time.
I know. Yeah.
Lastly, Soft Kill.
Soft kill would be crazy.
What does your creative process or songwriting process look like? Like,
Love this question.
who brings to the table? How does it work?
I think it's mostly always been that I start like a skeleton. Like you'll look at the DAW, and I have like some guitar lines and stuff, or like a skeleton of like the drums, how the song will move, and then I just send it to these guys and I'm like, let's do something with it. Or I'll like send like a demo and just be like, let's work on this. As of recently, I mean, we just got a studio, so now it's gonna be a lot more like collaborative. Yeah, songwriting wise, it's just a lot of Julian Casablanca says it perfectly. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Right.
Yeah, the ocean of like terrible
Right,
and then
right,
waves
right.
of like greatness.
Yeah.
Because man, we like talking about hundreds of demos that just never amount to anything.
Right.
So frustrating going through all those demos. And you're like, man, all this is shit. And then you get one that's good, and you make it in 5 minutes. You're like, God damn it, you know? And,
Right.
and then it works.
That happens so often too. We'll be working on a specific song, just roadblock completely, and then all of a sudden we take our brains elsewhere, and it's like, oh, let's work on this. This idea is way better, and we come up with an entire song, 10 minutes flat. Forget about the old
Then
one.
that's it.
It's like,
Yeah.
Before we got our space, it was mainly like, you know, we would hang out like once a week and say, here's what, you know, we got, you know, like he's done some things where he's like, hey, why don't we work on this? You know, Aaron has to, you know, we all have, and then we just kind of like just pitch in our stuff and just make it, you know, our thing.
And I think that's just like a product of our band's kind of like a long distance relationship, right? Because Aaron lives up in the mountains. A couple of us are local. Melvin's
Right.
out
in the
who knows
mountains.
where. Yeah.
By the
I
trees.
didn't want to
Yeah.
dox anybody, but yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron will come down from the mountains with his ideas, and then we collaborate like that. But now that we have the studio, I feel like our process is going to change slightly. Aaron does got 1,000 ideas in his head at all times, so then he'll shoot it over to us. I'm like, here's a little bass line. Do you like it? No.
Just keep going. Yeah.
Next. Yeah. Also, like big on songwriting, I guess. Like in the actual like technical of songwriting, we would have a song and we would start it and we would just hash it out until it's done. Now it's more so like the thing. It's like if it's not working, fuck off.
Yeah,
you
don't
know?
force
And
it.
We will have like like the 6-7 song EP and it comes out. We'll have like 20 something demos for it and we'll reduce it to 6-7 songs.
Right. Right.
Just can't get precious about it.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely important. We were just going through the drive and like our hard drives, and it's like hours of bullshit, and like you said, just like little gems here and there, and then it's just kind of tying the pieces together after that.
And the most heartbreaking thing is we had like 350, just a number, right? It's hundreds of demos on a hard drive with the dumb little disc inside of it, corrupted, all of it. Years worth of music is gone.
Fuck.
So many demos that we were gonna release this year. Like,
gone.
gone.
Oh my god.
Hurts.
I heard the space between the laser and the disc is so small that when it moves a lot,
Yeah.
it'll scratch it and boom, that's it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're starting from scratch, literally.
Have you ever drawn inspiration from a negative experience or inspiration from something that happened where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go write something. You know, like I'm feeling it.
I mean, it was fun. It was about that, right? I don't know if Aaron minds me saying it.
I don't mind you saying it. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But like, it's an experience he had. He just was like grateful that it was like, you know, it's a cool experience. And it wasn't the best, but it didn't end the greatest way. But he still appreciated it. So
It Was Fun is about, a bad experience. Or not a bad experience, just an experience that you wish you had more out of, but you're just like, well, it was fun while it lasted. Basically.
Right.
That's all it is about. So I guess that one is like the most recent one for sure.
If you weren't creating music, how do you think you would be putting that creative energy into work?
I used to make videos as a kid a lot. So maybe like some skits here and there, some kind of serious stuff, but there's always comedy in it. So I guess I'd like make videos.
I probably would have like tried stand-up comedy. Straight up, get up there. I still
Hit
might
us-
do
hit us
it.
with
I
something.
honestly
Do it,
still
dude.
might do it.
What you got, bro?
But,
What you got?
You're funny, bro.
I'll try it. But yeah, that's probably what I would have done. You know, had I not found a band, I think I probably would have just been doing that.
For me, because what I was doing before immediately before we started the band, my thing was to just be skating all the time, like skateboarding and going to the gym. So that's how I was like having my fun.
Right.
So, we'd go to Cal Poly and I'd just be gapping the little stairs and shit, whatever,
Yeah.
just skating around. And every single day I was doing that and going to the gym every single day. So I would probably, I mean, it's been 6 years, so I don't know, but
You could have been a pro skater.
Yeah.
maybe
Sick.
give me a sponsorship if I didn't break my knee or something.
Yeah, man, you were pretty good back then.
It was all right. I was no Martin though.
Any thoughts on creating a skateboarding game?
Nah, bro, we need to Skate 4 though. We need Skate 4. Enough of this, bro. Come on, EA.
They are making it. But it's
Yeah, bro,
different.
they've said
It's
that for
different.
years,
No, but it's
though.
actually happening.
And
But
then
it's
we
different
submit
though.
our songs. South Trees on Skate 4.
I know.
It's just called Skate, I think. It's like a reboot. It's like free to play kind of thing.
Wait,
but-
it's out right now?
No, it's not out yet. But it's different. It's a
Oh,
weird
GTA
like
6.
modern reboot.
Shout out Tony Hawk Underground.
Tony Hawk Ride. I had that game. You know, with the actual skateboard. It was on
Oh,
the
that
Wii.
one.
Remember that?
Oh my god.
Remember that bullshit?
You guys remember
Yeah.
Wii Fit? You remember that?
Little
Yeah.
board? Yeah. that's
Yeah,
a
it was
fucking-
sick.
Remember the Connect?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that thing was
yeah.
terrible.
Dude,
Yeah, I
I did
remember.
a whole workout with the Connect one time.
Really?
To get it. Yeah, to get it. What are those fucking things called? Like
Achievement.
achievements.
Achievement.
There you
Oh,
go.
achievement?
I got an achievement.
That's
I was like, I
awesome,
want this
dude.
achievement. It was like fucking workout for a half hour, and I was
Oh my
doing
God,
some
dude.
bullshit.
That's awesome.
Keep
Yeah,
that
dude.
story to yourself next time.
And it was co-op too, so I played with Sergio.
What would you say is one of the biggest misconceptions people have about your art or your music?
It's a good question. We don't have a management team. We don't have a booking agency or anything like that. We don't work with anyone. It's just, we work with people, but we just do it by ourselves. We're completely independent. Completely. Everything that we're doing ourselves. So please be patient with us. It takes a while.
That's also how you get good content because it's independent.
Yeah, even then, every day it's like going through mixes and tweaking this and that, and it's like,
Right.
just put it out, But it's like perfectionists, I guess, in the lo-fi sense.
Yeah, because what was the gap between When They Cry and It Was Fun? How long did that take?
Those
When They
B-sides.
Cry was like seven months. Yeah, but we had the B-sides and stuff. Yeah, but from one single that we wrote in time and released it was in December of 23, and then not until June of 24 did we like feel comfortable to release it.
Right.
It takes a long time. So I guess that would be a misconception, I think. For people to just not think that like, oh, we have like some grandeur to us. Not at all.
We're not industry plants. It's just us.
Clearly.
There you go. Also explains why the 2018 Modded Out album never came out. No, I'm just kidding. What are your future goals as a band, or even personal artistic future goals that you have?
I mean, I think our biggest goal would be like putting on another show that we put together ourselves. We've been talking about doing that. We wanted to do one this Halloween, but getting the studio was just kind of a little hectic. We had to get all that situated, so we kind of forgot about that. Again, working on your own, it's a little
Right.
hard, but I think that's been the number one thing we've been talking about recently, other than putting out something else, which, I mean, you can get into that, Aaron.
So now that we do have the studio, it's like we're paying money out of the band account, out of our own money. It's
Right.
like it's a real investment. So it's like we better
Now you have to.
make
right.
it work,
Right. Right.
And that's the thing. It's like I like that there's like a sense of like jeopardy involved, because it's now like you better nut up or shut up,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if not, then what are we doing here,
Right.
Yeah. So that's the goal, is just to make it work, whatever that may mean. I want to go on tour. I want to play bigger
That's
shows.
what I was gonna say. Yeah, a
Sell
small
more
like
tickets, more merch.
small like West Coast tour or something like that.
Yeah.
Even I mean, of course, it would be with other bands too. So if
Right.
we were just opening for someone on a little tour, like that would be so sick. Like going up and down the coast or something. That
Yeah.
would be so much fun. That'd be really cool.
So
Just
yeah,
putting out
that's-
more music. So.
Yeah, more music
Yeah.
for sure, but in all aspects, like growth in all aspects, because not just to be limited about like the music, it's like what we sell and
Oh, merch.
yeah, like I
Get
guess,
merch going. That's what I've
Yeah,
been
that's what I'm
for
saying.
so
Like
long.
just to have a bigger presence in everything, not just like one thing. But again, we're independent, so it's hard. But if we're gonna be meeting more in the studio, we have more leeway. Like, yo, hop on the email, start talking to people. Yo, let's design something here, this, that, work on
Right.
this, record that.
I want to put out an EP already. I've been busy with work, but that's like calmed down, so I could actually get that done and put out some more solo stuff. It's called Solemn Sorrow, not Solomon. solemn sorrow.
Bleep
Solomon's
out
kind of a
everything
meme
you
because
just said, bro.
Aaron's
No free
friend,
clout.
Aaron's friend accidentally said Solomon sorrow once, so I just go.
Sullivan sorrow.
Just make fun of you. Wow. I was kidding. Just like-
But also, I want to like take some of that stuff that I worked on by myself and actually bring it to them because I don't do it that much. But I like to do that more. I think it'd be cool if you guys dig it.
Let's hear it, bro.
Let's make it happen.
I want to commend you guys for being on the wire all the time and feeling that pressure all the time. Like I remember, back when you guys set up that stage at the pad right there on Second,
Yeah.
and that production, that takes a lot of work, and the fact that you guys got a stage set up, you guys got bands going, that shit was sick.
Dude, it was awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure the process was ridiculous,
Yeah.
but the product was fucking amazing. That
No,
was
yeah,
like
it was like our first
Appreciate
show, and we were like, okay, what do we need? A stage. So we called like a few people. Were like, hey, what's the stage cost? And they were like,
What should we
okay,
even pay?
I don't want to say.
hundreds,
It was a lot of money
lot of
into
money.
it. It was a lot of money and we bought like lights. We bought a fog machine that fucked up on us after
Yeah.
with the show.
Worth it, though.
No, yeah, it was just really funny because like we were like dedicated, and it was like our first show. We barely like became a band in August, and we put on that show in December.
right.
So it was like ridiculous, like just thinking about it now. But it was fun. It's a
Yeah.
fun time.
Back then I would go off emotions, traumatized to the things that don't matter, and it felt like it was right. I know it's a waste of time, 'cause who really cares about me? I love to keep it uncertainty. I love it when they cry, and I'm just the best at everything. Something now, your girl looks at me, looked at you, scratched her head. What she think? That it's okay, it's fine, I'm alright. Guess I'll be unhappy all my life. One day the next man you're lonely, asked if she could maybe see me. What could I am fighting like all week? Left her back, yet yours to feel weak. But who really cares about me? I love to keep it uncertainty. I love it when they cry, and I'm just the best at everything.
Is there something you guys would like to share, that you think is a cool fact? Could be random, or just something that you want to, convey to your fans, to the audience?
When I started playing with these guys, they gave me a week before their show, and they said, and I confirmed the same day. But 2 days after that, they sent me 14 songs, and they're like, "All right, this is the set," and I was like, "Thanks, I'll get on that." I mean, it turned out cool. So I mean, I learned them all. I was like, no biggie.
Yeah, was that the eclectic?
Yeah, that was actually eclectic right after the pandemic. That's when it finally cooled
Yeah,
down. Yeah.
You
While
guys-
we're talking about Gabe, who's on drums, before that, we technically did not have a drummer.
Right. Oh, that's a fun
Technically.
fact. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun fact. We went that long without a drummer.
Damn.
Yeah. We went
even
until
used-
2021 without a drummer. So we would just have people like come in for us. Shout out Isaac.
Shout out Isaiah.
Shout out Isaiah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like 2019 though. That was like early on
Shows.
with the Mac.
Like a digital drum?
Like
Just
a
like a
drum.
track? Oh, wow.
Just like hers. That's what hers does.
Yeah, but theirs sounded good. That's the difference. Ours sounded terrible. We
Yeah.
played Chain Reaction with Mr. Mac, as we would say. Like we were joking about, oh, let's get the drummer ready. And we click the little space bar and 3 people in the audience be, whatever. Everyone else crickets. And I think back to that, you know, drums are such a strong, lively sound. You put it on the Mac and it's like, whatever. The sound guy was putting down the drum sound as he pleased. And I'm like, are you serious?
It's the opposite. Like,
Yeah, we were the openers. The band right after us so loud. And we are just like, bro, this is...
Thanks.
Thanks, I guess. Yeah.
yeah.
You guys played Chain Reaction. That's sick.
We did, yeah.
Why don't we do it again? That'd be cool.
We could. It just depends on who we book through.
That's a cool venue.
Because we fell to the
Pay
pay
to
to play.
play.
Yeah. We sold all of the tickets, which was nice, but boy,
a
was it
hassle.
hard. Yeah.
So is it just not worth it?
It's not
Pay to
worth
play?
it depending on who you book through. Don't do pay to play scams, folks. If you're in a band watching this, don't do it. It's
Fuck.
not worth it.
Man, fuck, break. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I know what you're
Radicalize
talking
them.
about.
I know,
That's
it's
who
crazy,
it
right?
was.
Those
Yeah.
are the people.
Yeah.
Los Alamos from the previous episode that came up too. The pay to play is kind of, it's crazy that we have to go through that. You know?
Scummy.
So they make you buy all the tickets, basically?
Yeah, so they'll give you like maybe like I don't know, $10 tickets or $15 tickets, and you got to sell them, or
But
you
whatever
know,
you don't sell, you just eat the
come out of
cost, right?
pocket. Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
so we came out of pocket for a couple shows just because we were just trying to play, and then you know after that we just never turned
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Damn.
They're like, hi. Oh, nice to meet you. Okay. Like this, like you guys
Where's
got
the- yeah.
And so, you know, we're all the money that the people spend on these tickets, put it like that. And I'm thinking, what if we don't, because I didn't know what pay to play was back then.
Right.
And I'm thinking, what if we didn't have all the tickets sold? Would I just give him the extra ticket? Whatever. He gets all the money. He's like, thanks. And he walks away. But like he counts the money. I'm like, what the heck are you guys doing? I'm like, if it was $5 short, would he have been, hey, where's these $5? Or would he have been like, oh,
Yeah.
did you not sell a ticket? Crazy. Sad that, you know, that's what they're doing.
It is. It's I don't think
Don't fall
artists
for it.
deserve that. Don't fall for that shit. Not worth. If you want to play a show, hit up South Trees.
Yes, sir. How much was our first show? How much did
was
we
it?
charge?
We, well, most people got in for free, but if you were a
Oh
punk.
yeah, it was like a
if you-
screenshot. This
Yeah,
get it
yeah.
for free. If not, it's like $1.
It was $2.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
$2.
Yeah. Shout out the homies. They're like, I don't got $2. I'm like, come in then, I guess. You know, fuck. I don't got $2.
I don't have $2. Welcome in.
So we have a segment on the show called "Put Me On," where we have the guests give us either a food spot, a store,
Hell
or
yeah.
something that you guys love going to.
Put you on. Stop.
Underrated
I
gem.
mean, technically, In-N-Out is hometown Baldwin Park,
Well, fuck
That
yeah.
is, yeah.
but no. Raros, West Covina, get a surf and turf burrito.
If you're willing to drive, there's the Pie Trap Pizza in Glendora. They're amazing.
Moby's Coffee in North Hollywood. Check it out. It's very good.
Shout out Moby.
I would say
wanted
for
to
all the folks here in La Puente that are around us, go to Claremont. You're familiar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I work there too. So.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Shout out. But they've been opening up a lot of small shops. So like they got like a wine bar. They got like some like little restaurant stuff. Anywhere in the Claremont Village, I would say go through. If not, go to Bob's Burgers on Valley. Fire.
You took mine, Bob's. I was gonna
You like
steal
Duke's
yours.
better.
No, oh yeah, I like Duke's.
Bring your
Don't-
own cheese.
It's on
Martin
6th.
brings his own cheese.
I bring my own cheese because they be
Save a
charging
dollar,
a
it's a true
fucking
story.
$1.50 for cheese.
$1.50?
Hell no. I did that one time because we took hamburgers home, to my house. We were all hanging out, and then I just went in the fridge and got a slice of cheese. I'm like, oh, I want a cheeseburger, right? And they're like, what the fuck? I'm like, you guys want one? They're like, yeah. You guys don't fucking.
I said hell no.
You guys don't fucking say that part, but yeah.
I didn't. I don't know
Anyways,
damn
but yeah.
cheese.
Pay for
That's the
cheese.
inside joke. Yeah, that I bring my own cheese.
And they always argue about which is better because Aaron likes. Well, you like Bob's
I
more?
like Bob's.
And he likes
so
Duke's
good.
more.
You're familiar with Bob's with the
Yeah,
big old
with that
cock in the
chicken.
front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cock,
What about
cock's pretty,
what about
pretty
I saw one
accurate.
called Dinos. Is it
Dino's.
good?
That one's
Yeah, on this
okay.
side.
Is it good?
I mean,
It
I don't
used to
know.
be really good.
I nothing will top Chris's for me.
I was
You're
about to say that. I was like,
trash.
we're not
Chris
shouting
is-
out Chris.
I know.
crazy.
Come on.
No Chris is for me. A staple, but it's not as good.
You're from the mountains. It's
I
all
will
good.
say their quality is kind of
Appreciate that.
Like as of late, their quality isn't what it was
The
before.
burritos used to be bigger. Mr. Chris, what are you doing, bro?
John Chris.
Yeah. Don Chris, get that shit up.
Yeah. So if y'all want a taste of the old Chris's, hit up the Chris's in Rialto because that one's actually pretty good. Yeah.
What the hell? It's a chain.
I think they only have 2 locations. It's this one and
know
Rialto.
what-
Chris's
yeah,
in
I passed
Rialto?
by it. I passed by it. I'm like, that's funny. Like, there's a Chris's right by where I went to school.
It's Christopher's.
Chris Waldo.
Got to make my pilgrimage real quick, dude.
If you're gonna stay local, go to Bob's. It's better than Duke's, and it's better than Chris's, I think. And they even have a picture of Obama eating their burger.
Oh shit!
So
Damn. Go to
and Hillary Clinton.
really.
Yeah, and Madonna too. So
If you're ever in Van Nuys,
photoshopped, bro.
no, it's Ronald Reagan too in there, bro. They have the burger. That's why Bob's the best. That's why.
if anyone watching this is ever in Van Nuys, go to Bill's Burgers. It's like this 90-year-old dude making them, and he's probably gonna die soon. So definitely go check it out. He's old, dude. He's like 90 something, and it's been open for like 40 years, 50 years.
Must be good.
It's so good. Some of the best burgers I've ever had. So go to Bill's before Bill's leaves us.
All right,
So
there you go.
check it out. Van Nuys. Van
That's a
Nuys.
good one. What do you guys got coming out soon? This isn't Hot Ones, but we're taking the Hot Ones lines. That camera, this
Going out
camera,
the
that
red
camera.
carpet. Right now it's September 14th, 2024. So hopefully within the month, so by mid-October, we've had at least one song out if we don't do a joint release. So music. You guys are going to know about a show coming up in LA. We can't announce it yet, but by the time you're seeing this, it probably already happened. We're going to keep advancing the studio, have our space, more music to work on, fresh inspirations. I hope so. Like Martin just showed me Bass Drum of Death. Incredible.
Tour next year for sure. I'm manifesting it.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully in the fall or something, but
Maybe in the winter break of next year. But
give us a little time, all right? But yeah,
break.
fucking, I'm manifesting that shit.
Christmas show?
Christmas tour.
Christmas tour. Oh,
Tour.
right.
No,
all right,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
do it. Let's do
No
it.
more
yeah.
shows. Tour now.
Tours.
I want to go up
Okay,
to
Christmas
like
tour.
San Francisco.
Let's go to Oregon and play in the
Arizona,
snow.
San Diego. People are asking us to go to freaking Texas a lot, like Houston,
Yeah,
Dallas, and
TikTok.
all that stuff.
I feel like they're over
So-
it by now, bro. It's been years.
No,
Dude.
but they bring it up every time we go live. Texas.
But yeah,
Hopefully, Texas show next year at
Mm.
the end. But
we will be starting an OnlyFans because
Oh,
so many people ask us to kiss on live. We're gonna just have to start charging.
Yeah, you got to pay for
Every
that.
week.
Yeah, shout out to the
Every
people
week.
who watch our TikTok lives. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every
why-
they're
single
bots,
live.
bro. They're bots.
You think so?
No, dude.
I don't think bots are like that.
They're
No
like,
way.
please, I've been watching for so
kiss.
long. Please kiss.
I think it's just like a running joke at this point.
Yeah. Shout out you guys.
Yeah, it's
Shout
kind of
out.
a meme. It's like a South Trees meme now. Every time we
yeah.
go live, they're like, kiss. When are you guys kissing? Hey, it's good engagement, so keep it up.
I guess keep it up then.
Well, lucky for you guys, this whole podcast was set up to have them kiss. So
Get over here, Melvin.
You got it here first, guys.
Why did I lean in, though? What the hell?
What's wrong with you?
thank you guys for coming. This was really fun.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna keep doing this, so we'll probably have recurring guests down the line. So we'd love to have you guys back. Thank you for coming.
Yes, sir. Thank
Yeah,
you very
we'd love
much.
to come back.
Back then I would go off emotions, strong ties to the things I don't think he wants to be in the shot doing that.
Couch off. Gotta write that one down.
There's 3 right